Hi everyone, this is Roxana from English Connection, the place where learning real English is fun, inspiring, and easy. In these crazy times where people are being confined to their homes and asked to limit contacts with others, I just wanted to say that English Connection is here to support in your English language learning. It's a small global community, but we're online and that's good. We can support each other, and I want you to know that I'll be here to help you become more confident and more fluent in English, to reach out to others around the world and to reinforce our connections. I'll admit it may be challenging to run a business in times like this, but we're strong, motivated, and most importantly, we're all in this together. From my perspective, I wanted to share a couple of things. The biggest challenge I see people having at this moment are a lot of fear of uncertainty, um, their isolation concerns, and their fear about their health and their financial situation. And we can look at these things from through two different perspectives. On the one hand, we can be overcome by fear and anxiety and worry about our future health and our future financial situation. Or we can choose the silver lining of this, which is looking at the positive aspect in a crisis, because every situation has a positive aspect, no matter how negative it can be on the surface. So we can decide if we want to feel good. We can elevate ourselves and improve our total well-being. This will not only make us feel better, but it will make our immune system stronger. Also, we want to welcome this opportunity so that we can take control of our lives. I mean, how many times did you used to say to yourself in the past, oh, I wish I could read this book. Oh, I'd like to have some time to improve my English or learn some yoga, but I never get the chance to find the time. Well, guess what? Now you do have lots of time. So, of course, it's okay to relax and watch Netflix from time to time. But don't let this amazing opportunity pass you by. Now we truly have the chance to think about what's really important to us so that we can have a more meaningful life, especially if we have to rethink about our future working situation. I can understand the worries that come from this great uncertainty. We all have them. And I know that it can give a lot of anxiety to try and predict what's going to happen next. No one knows. But what I know, though, is that in every crisis, as they say, there's the seed of opportunity, that silver lining I was talking about. Especially if you're a professional or you're thinking of new ways of creating an income. One of my most inspiring trainers recently reminded me of a quote by Warren Buffett. He said, if you want to make yourself 50% more valuable over the next year, the most powerful thing you could possibly do is to invest in your own education, invest in your own skills, and I add, invest in your own time. In this current lockdown, you may feel like you're in a prison. You may feel like you're in a place where you're isolated and you have no ability to get out there and do the things that you normally do. But think about it. What an amazing opportunity. What an amazing time to develop yourself this is. So this is an invitation for you to think. It's important we invest wisely in ourselves and in what we can become. And as far as I'm concerned, in terms of English language and English learning, reach out, connect, share with me what you need to focus on in your English fluency learning. With that in mind, I'll be running the Be Fluent Conversation Club once again to connect with all of you who have now more time to practice your spoken English. And by the time this lockdown is over, many of you will have overcome that fear of speaking English in conversation with strangers. The conversation sessions that run in the Be Fluent Club are not simply helping you become more fluent in your spoken English, but they're useful forums where you can learn an incredible amount of information for your personal and professional growth and learn from each other. I will also be sharing with you some great learning techniques and valuable resources to support you in your independent study and independent learning. So do ask me questions now about what you want to learn, what you need to focus on. I really want to make the best of this situation and make something valuable together and give you something that's going to help you speak better English and feel more confident about it. So if you want to reach out and share with me your questions regarding your English language learning, please go to www.englishconnection.co.uk and sign up for the newsletter, just so that you can get all the news and invitations and information about the events during lockdown. It's going to be different and fresh, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Bye.